here we have the Acer AL2216W. This is the power board out of my monitor. It actually went bad the other day, kind of outside the confines of what we do here at First Aid Cellular, but just thought I'd make a quick video real quick before I put this back in. I ordered this kit off eBay. I was looking for actually a monitor to replace mine that the backlight had went out. It was kind of intermittent before it went out. So in this kit came different capacitors for this board. And the ones that I replaced were here, this one here, this little one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. I don't think I changed that one. Actually, that one was changed too. And this one laying down. So, darn near every capacitor on that board. But it's fairly easy. On the back side, let's see where I can find, for instance, this one here that I changed. Here and here, those are the two leads that come through on the other side of the board. And this is one of the old capacitors. Basically all you do is you take this wicking wire and heat up with the soldering iron on one of those points, get the solder melted, and then stick this on there and it'll suck the solder up out of that joint. And then you can take the solder that came in the kit and stick the capacitor back down through the holes, and they are labeled on the board positive and negative, but just for reference, the negative is always shorter than the positive end, and the side of the capacitor actually will be labeled with these dashes to indicate negative side. So that's the only thing there. We're going to go ahead and put this back together and see if we've got a backlight. Alright, so here's our board. This is our tore apart. I didn't think about doing a video until after I got this all apart and was soldering that and realized how easy that was. So here's a connection right here. This has got a slide in there. This goes like that. And grab our screwdriver here. Some of these holes are different sizes for the screws. There's a fat screw for this corner. Here. This one goes up here. Those are tight. I didn't disconnect anything here, so then we have our housing cover. This is actually going to leave just slide down on there like so. Doesn't quite line up. There we go. There's some clips on the back side here. The internal, they're kind of like little tabs that come up. Those have to be to the outside of this housing in order for that to sit right. Finish putting our screws in. Here. Okay, and I made a note on these cables here. The pink wires go to the bottom. Well, the pink and blue, they're bundled together. The pink and then blue, and then this pink top one here, and then blue. So pink, blue, pink, blue. Then these had to come out of the connector side. They just screw in there. They're the standoffs for the VGA and the DVI. So those literally just screw back into the 4 holes on the back side of this. I know you can't see, but let me flip this around. So all this is, and then here's the tabs I was talking about. There's 2 tabs here. Those go to the outside of this box to sit on there. This tab here, all these tabs go to the outside. These should be tightened down. This doesn't take much. And you have a wrench. Okay, so those are just snug. Alright. This cable. This cable stays on the outside of this. Otherwise you're going to pinch it off. So this should snap in place. There's these tabs right here. Okay, just be careful, those are plastic. Be easy to snap those off. Alright, so this goes here. And this goes here. Plug our wire in. And it doesn't take much to plug that in. It doesn't. You'd think there'd be a latch on there. There's not. So yeah, that's how far it goes in. Okay. Alright, so we're getting there. There we go. That's for those last 2. So there's going to be 2 more screws. They're going to go into this power port. Hold it in place. Like so. That's going to go on there like that. And I believe and one more screw, or a screw that goes in here. It's just going to snap back in. And then these 4 screws are going to go to here, here, and here, and here. These have the little star washers around them. Got that one. These 4 are for wall mounts, if you want to wall mount the monitor, or any other kind of mount. So there's no screws that go in those holes. And this housing is all popped on there. And then our base is going to go on like so. so. Really hard to install this the wrong way. It's got keyways. These standoffs come up through the mount. So I don't have a video on disassembly. This is kind of a last minute thing. I just decided to show that board. And it seemed pretty easy. Alright, and then this just snaps in place like so. And got our base stand. Go ahead and snap in like that. And there we have it. Now we'll get power on. Alright, so the moment of truth. We got this all back together. And here we go. That's a good sign. Wasn't getting any of that before. And there we go. Boom, back up and running. Almost bought a new monitor. Didn't need to. Just bought a capacitor kit. Changed those capacitors out. So, I guess if you got the same issue, give us a call. And if you're local to Omaha, Nebraska, we can probably tear that down and get it fixed up for you. This is our new podcast page, by the way. Our Back in Black podcast. We had Bobby Slayton was our second guest. Ian Ippolito was our first guest. Ian was this guy here. Serial High-Tech Company founder. Awarded Inc. 5,000 fastest growing private companies in the U.S. 4 years in a row. So that's a pretty smart dude. So check out our podcast, listen to what he has to say if you're starting a business or just, I guess, it won't relate to anything in life. But go ahead and check us out, firstaidcellular.com, or stop by our retail store in Omaha, Nebraska. Give us a call, 1-855-866-4FIX. Thanks, bye.